Hello and welcome to Birmingham.
Birmingham.
And another near running cast. As always, my name's Johnny, and I'm joined by Joey. How's it going, Joey?
Not too bad, thank you.
And we're in Birmingham for the first UK regional of
We are.
2016. It's very exciting. And we're into the elimination straight away. On the left-hand side, we have 2015 UK national champion Alex Whizzard. On the right-hand side, we have Sam Pay, who probably has some very intimidating titles as well. He was the Oxford Regional Champion.
Yeah, Oxford Regional Champion 2014.
Yes.
15?
15, yeah. Yes. So, on the left-hand side, Alex is playing Whizzard, and on the right-hand side, Sam is playing NEH. This was quite a common matchup on the day. We were both there.
We were.
There was a lot of Whizzard, and there was a lot of NEH.
There was. It is probably the most common matchup for meta, right? For quite a while, for a little bit of time, yeah.
Yeah, it could well be, yeah. So it'd be interesting to see what type of NEH this is, because
We know what type of NEH this
maybe we
is.
do, maybe we do. There was a little bit of there was a lot of asset spam on the day.
There was.
There was a lot of fastro.
There was also a lot of kills,
There's a fair amount of kill.
especially in the cut.
Yeah. So it's worth finding out very quickly then. So we've seen Mumba Temple straight away
And pad campaign.
and Pack Camping. So Mumba Temple
He's good in any NEH
suggests
build.
very low ice, right?
Not very low. 15 or less.
15 or less. Okay, 15 is quite low, but yeah.
I've never seen an NEH check 15 times.
Yeah, you're probably right. Yeah, you're right.
Regardless of whether, because kill doesn't run much, and nor does kill probably runs even less, and asset spam definitely doesn't run 15.
Yeah,
So
that's like 6.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. And on the Wizard side, we had a turn 1 install
Wild kicks.
of both Wild side and a Justice Chrono side. Seems pretty good.
Yep.
Should we expect a Faust at some point in this game?
I think we should. I think
I think it's quite likely. So, kind of off to the races a little bit for.
gonna trust the senses for sure,
yeah, he does. Off to the races a little bit for NEH. He's already
really strong.
got quite a lot of money. Members raising pads and
paying
stuff.
to trash the Mumba. And he uses the Mumba money to
Yeah,
trash the
so
other
he
Mumba.
ran the Mumba, and just before it got trashed, he uses it to raise another Mumba. Okay.
So that cost Wizard 2 real money.
That's right. He used. Yeah, he did. And the assets keep coming. And this is a problem that Wizard's going to have: is you'd like to, with your Wizard, spend your Wiz bucks trashing all these delicious resources, assets, but if you do, you're not spending clicks building up your own board state.
Yeah, I think it's always worth the one click to trash, say, Mumba Temple, which is now nice for that reason.
Yes.
That's always worth it.
I think it is.
Losing one click a turn for them to lose an economy asset like that, it's
also-
strong, but Sam is quite rich already.
It's not bad to lose a credit, trashing a pad, that kind of thing as well, but that's when you're kind of on top, you've got spare clicks. Checking remote seems good as well. It's kind of check he's not sneaking out Astros. He might like to trash that daily business show, but he decided to trash the pad instead, I guess because it was rezzed. That's the difference.
So this is when I start worrying as an NEH player against the Wizard, someone like Alex is playing smart. He's clearly just targeting the economy assets.
Yes.
That's clearly what he's doing. He went off to Mumba even when he didn't have his Wizard recurring credits left. Then he left the DBS to go after the pad campaign.
Yeah.
And that's when, as somebody plays asset spam NEH, it can start getting really tough. If someone
Yes.
just targets, this is like, well, I can't trash everything. Well, I'm going to trash everything that can give
Gives
you
you
money.
money, yeah.
Then it can start getting really hard to keep up with the money.
If you can trash the money
Yeah.
or the fast advanced Santans, then you can deny, because they're not going to put agendas down,
Yeah.
you can deny them scores, and that means eventually when you start to have poker HQ,
Yeah.
you'll probably be quite successful. Yeah, I agree.
But if you even if you just take out the money, like Sansan will make them so poor, and then they can't build it back up again.
So he's going to trash daily business show off a dirty laundry run. I guess, despite what you say, DBS is also very good to trash.
But yeah, DBS has to.
Yeah. Okay, so Exploder, an interesting proposition.
Yeah.
For his last kick, that was click 3. So for his last click, Alex took a credit. So we're going to see.
We're going to see mid-seasons.
I think we're going to see a mid-seasons because that was just
'Cause
kind of floated out there.
I know you do that in NEH a lot.
It tends to scare runners actually when I do that, even though I'm not trying to kill them.
Yeah.
It does
Because most
I just
people-
want the money.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But Sam is running. Yeah, we go. So now we
Yeah.
go.
Okay. So we've got mid-seasons. He might have just drawn it. He did install for a draw first. I wonder if he's looking for kill possibly. Kill piece. Might have got scorch or something. Yeah. Okay. So we're going to see mid-seasons. He's going to load it up. Let's see what the magic number is. So Alex has 13 credits and starts at base 6. So if he pumps, say 8, 9 into it, I should say, it gets to land 2 tags. He's going to put 11 into it, so he's going to offer 4 tags. or 17 tags.
But whatever happens, Wildside's dead.
Wildside's going to get trashed, yeah.
He's taken
so he goes down. He only takes 4 tags. That's still a good number of tags.
He's getting 2 off daily casts.
Yeah, so he can clear 2 tags next time.
Unless that gets trashed now.
No, I think he's only got 1 click left, so I think he trashed Wildside. I think that's right.
Yeah, so he gets 2 credits at least.
So he gets 2. So you kind of want to remove these tags as quick as possible, right? And indeed he does.
Credit, tag.
Yeah, so he takes 2 credits and clears 2 tags for his turn. Yeah, seems good. So unless Sam has Traffic and Scorch in hand now, which he's drawing, hopefully, to try and find, then it's not going to... it looks like Alex is going to be able to dodge these tags, although it's obviously set him back as well. Set him back a couple of turns.
He can't clear both in this turn.
No, but he can get away from 2.
He can get away from Traffic,
yeah. That's right. As it is, Sam can't afford 2 Scorches anyway, unless he draws 1 and clicks
next turn, Sam still could kill him if he has 2 Scorches, but that doesn't seem likely, given that he didn't kill him this turn.
Yes, that's right. So it seems unlikely. Nevertheless, I still think you want to clear tags. So just going to check remote and click 1, see a DBS. Can't trash it though. Take 2 credits, clear a tag. He actually takes an extra credit in error.
Sure.
I'm not sure what the maths on that is. But,
he should have, run, credit, clear tag.
But nevertheless, he's on 1 tag, so he cannot be trafficked anymore. Pad can give the money, so if Sam has 2 Scorches, he can play them. But looks like I know he's going to install for a draw. This is the benefit as well. While the runner is kind of reeling, desperately clearing tags, they've lost their wild side. You can try and score some stuff. You can set up. You can get your economy, get your assets out. Alex is he can check.
I think Sam is better off for the mid-seasons exchange.
Which he should be, right? Is because he had the strong economic advantage. Yeah,
and that's another turn where Alex just has to take credits and clear a tag again. So
that's right.
So that he's having to click to draw cards and click to take credits, and then waste 2 of those credits and another click to clear tags for 3 turns now is tough.
So that's it. He's trying to draw, probably to get another wild side, get it back online, that kind of thing. It's tough.
And he's never going to catch up money-wise now to be immune from future.
That's it. Mid-seasons is a threat going forwards as well.
Yeah. And I don't see how, with 1 credit, there's a member temple and a pad campaign, I don't see how he's ever going to get up to that. Film critic. There's a solution.
Yes, okay, all right.
Doesn't need to get up to money.
As soon as film critic starts checking, okay, Solvex gets trashed for it pretty easily. So film critic's going to help. It does mean that he can not be mid-seasoned.
Yep.
And in terms of exploders, that's probably it. I'm going to go out on a limb and assume that Sam does not have NAPDs in this deck. Exploder seems like a better NAPD for kill for mid-seasons, because they can't turn it down if they think they're going to get mid-seasons.
I doubt it.
Yeah, it was going to have 3 Astros, 3 bills, I assume. Maybe not.
That film critic's going to cost Alex 4 clicks at least if he wins this game, because he's 2 more steals he's going to have to take off if he doesn't want to get mid-season.
That's true. Yeah, it's expensive in clicks to steal but not steal.
Obviously, the last one you don't need to.
Yeah, that's true. You just take it. Maybe he sees 50 minutes, leaves it on there for the whole game. Who knows?
He draws all the inject cards.
He saw a Liberated and a Clone Ship and 2 knifed. Yeah, Liberated would be great, but he's not really in position. I assume he has a career fair. It's quite possible.
It is possible. Maybe not. I mean, we can see a Clone Chip and a film critic. So I'm struggling. What's the normal influence on a wizard? Like spend on the original sort of Dumble Fork deck. What was the influence spend?
Well, I guess we've seen 2 Clone Chips, and I'd expect a couple of Parasites.
A levy.
There's probably a levy. I wouldn't be surprised if there's a couple of career fairs. It's pretty low influence, and it's useful because you do have a lot of 3+ cost resources. We'll see.
I feel like I should know what the normal is for the variants. Like, he's running 2 Clone Chips, or he's probably running 3. Like, I don't know. I feel like I should know what the influence spend on the normal wizard is, and therefore I could hazard a guess at whether there's career fair. But I just I've never actually played with that wizard deck. So.
I guess the benefit is a lot of the cards are in-house.
I think Levy for sure, because the high operation, like impact operations, as you know, when you levy, the deck can get very dense with that stuff. So
quick check for a clot, which is not there, and we're going to score an Astro for Sansan. In fact, I believe Alex has a clot in hand at this point, so it'd be interesting to see if he puts that down.
I think you do, because then it forces the
play.
purge.
He's going to play. He could even bin it so that he can clone chip it at will. So he's going to play an I've had worse, such as this position. He's going to bin not clot, but some other stuff. So he's kept the clot in hand.
Interesting. Yeah.
Presumably he wants to play it, and it being in the bin is useful for
clone chip.
But
if you play it, you have to make him purge first, and then you get to do it again.
Yeah, that's right. Because if he's got an Astro now, he's going to come out right.
And he's going to have 2 Astro counters.
Yeah.
Which is...
Yes. No, sorry, the Sansan was trashed.
The Sansan was trashed, right.
Sansan was trashed by Wizard. But we'll see. I could definitely believe that we're getting on. So we're not going to get on this turn. Oh, no, we are. He's going to Astro, Astro for an Astro. Sure, why not?
Also, he may have even done it for a build, because you know there's going to be turntable in this deck as well. So I suppose he's in a situation to already play it and score an agenda.
I feel like you just do it,
but
I feel like you just get it out if you can, despite turntables. We're going to play clot.
Take 3.
I mean, play clot, take 3. I mean, you wonder if it's turn late. I don't know. I'd say that Alex is in a really tough position here, actually. Hitting that early exploder without the economy, taking in mid-seasons. Sam got
he's on the back foot.
Really fast start.
Losing wild side, it's always losing wild side. I mean, if you have wild side, everything else fixes itself eventually. You have to ditch a lot of cards, but you draw into exactly.
Eventually, you get what you want.
Tune your hand to what you need for the situation, but
when you got a click draw.
When you're so spoiled used to wild side, it's really bad how when you lose it and you like click for card, click 1 and 2, and you're like, I just lost half my turn. What?
Yeah.
Like, is this how everyone else lives all the time? Like,
I know it is.
It's horrible.
Yeah.
That's
it. Let's try living on the other side. So, meanwhile, as far as Sam's concerned, he's just ticking along. He's going to take money. He might consider purging here just to kill the clot straight out.
Yeah, possibly. Depends what he's got in his hand. If he has another Astro, I think you do. He has an Astro in hand.
I think even if you don't, you just get it off the table so that when you draw the Astro, you can put it straight out. He doesn't have anything else particularly at risk. I don't know, if he's got a handful of hedge funds and stuff, he might consider playing them, just so he's got money if Alex eventually runs some ice.
Yeah, he's got the Member Temple as well, which isn't doing much for that all, because I bet most of the ice isn't that much to res.
That's true, he's got 2 credit.
2 sweep.
There we go. So he's done 2 sweeps. So the sweeps, he only has 4 cards in hand, Alex, but that's still 10 credits net.
Yes.
For 3 clicks, that seems reasonable.
Yep. Better than Melange.
It is. It's better than Melange, yeah.
Costs 3 cards, mind, but...
Yeah, so it's trash... so Wizard's going to trash Sensi. And...
Good call.
Yeah.
And someone's on... I mean, that's such a good card, but when you're on... Now, obviously, Sam's sort of may have dropped the kill plan. He's looking like he's, well... If you're going to be cautious, I'm going to score. This is what's so powerful about playing kill in yellow, is that if they are cautious, then you just win.
You can pressure them
because of Astro Scripts.
That's right, exactly.
That's the thing Wayland doesn't have, but it looks like he's going that plan. But if Alex starts getting aggressive again, maybe he's keeping enough kill pieces back to still have that option.
So Sam did purge, and Alex drew a couple of cards, gamble, and he trashed DBS. So he is keeping a lid on the assets on the other side. It doesn't seem very spammy, but there's been a few, and he's kind of trashed them. He's given up a little bit on money. He seems happy to let that pad be. He might consider trashing it. It'd be interesting to see, because the thing is, if he takes an agenda now, there is a mid-season's risk. He does have the film critic.
Film critic, yeah. I think he would film critic.
You're probably right.
I think for that reason mainly, Sam's probably ditching kill pieces and going for scoring out, because once the film critic's there, he may not have another way of tagging.
Yes, that's it. It may be that scoring is his only reasonable out now. So trashing a Sansan seems very good as far as Alex.
Alex is looking for CVS, right? That's.
Yeah. If there is a CVS out, that's true. He wants to kill it so that he can plot at will.
Jackson. He was also thinking about it because Whizzard already used his Whizzard credits.
Yeah, he ran a Jackson.
So I think a lot of Wizards would be like, oh, I'm not going to trash it because I want to utilise my 3 free recurring credits every turn. But at the end of the day, you're still a runner. You run into a Jackson, you got 11 credits, you probably trash it. So
yeah, I think you do, especially because there was already one in the bin. He trashed one earlier. Yeah, there's a bit of confusion here actually because he wanted Jackson back the Jackson that got trashed before, and he couldn't find it, and there was some worries that he'd accidentally shuffled it into his deck or something like that.
Right.
Judge was called, but in fact it was all right. It wasn't his archives. It just
couldn't see it.
He just rifled past it. Yeah. So I feel like you're right. Alex on 11 credits. He's going to trash. If there's already a Jackson in the bin as well, he's going to trash Jackson. Seems reasonable. It's not really worth the 3 credit tax, if you like, on Alex. So anyway, when he does eventually get around to it, he's going to return a Jackson and 2 Sansans. Where do you find the second one? So it seems pretty clear what his plan
not
is.
CVS.
Not CVS. I guess there's one in.
There's CVS in the bin.
2 in the bin. I think there's only 1 in the bin.
He's got clone chip.
Yeah, leaving it in the bin. Is leaving it in the bin useful? I don't know. Are there suckers in this? Maybe not. So maybe taking it out of the bin would be fine.
Yeah, he can score. I mean,
If
he
he
can score
gets a team.
breaking news without a clock coming out because he'll stall and advance Astro counter. But that's no good.
If you get a team sponsorship, then you can bring back.
Probably not running team sponsorship. Scorches and traffics, right?
Yeah, you could be right actually. Yeah, that's a good shout. Yeah, it's only 1 influence. He might have a couple. It is a good card. But yes, you make a good point. This isn't.
But also the
pure
problem
Fastro.
is, do you team sponsorships? He needs to score, and to score, he needs. So he installed, and Alex pulled the trigger on the clock.
Yeah, so he
straight
installed,
away.
and yeah, that's right. And I think he has to. So he's going to run it and host a breaking news to avoid mid-seasons. Yeah, he's going to check some other routes as well. Another Jackson, okay. What's the agenda now, though?
Did Sam give it away? Because, as we said, like when you install a breaking news, you can score it with the Astro counter.
He did ask if there was a response.
Right.
That's true.
And then that's
now, what
why
I tend to do in that situation
is install port.
I tend to install and just spend ages thinking about my next click. Oh, I wonder, what shall I do now? Oh, I don't know. I'll advance the score. Haha. I'll make sure that there is absolutely no opportunity. There's no argument that the runner did not have the opportunity to jump in.
The other thing he could have done if...
Okay, so Alex Mills checked that last remote and stolen an Astro. Now, this could be bad because he wasn't able to host it and he is down on money. It'll be interesting to see if Sam's got another... Yep.
Yeah, another mid-seasons.
Another mid-seasons,
Wow.
okay. So this time, the maths is a little closer, but not a lot closer because NEH still has the advantage.
The thing is, he
Just
might now, though,
about it.
have the
He
kill
may
back.
have the kill pieces by now, that's quite true.
He's held 6 back.
So he's going to take 12 tags, is Alex.
Which is enough
That's not a
to
great
double,
place to
well.
be in, yeah, let's see. Because he kept all his money.
He's going to kill it, right?
He's got 6 credits, so he can double Scorch, so traffic, okay. And Alex has not had worse, and Scorch will do it, yeah. Okay, so he did play his I've had worse earlier. He's in a position where he kind of had to, I get it. I assume he has a few in his deck. I doubt it's 1. I assume it's 2 or more than 3.
Probably, if you run it, you probably run more than 1.
I assume you run 3 of them.
Yeah.
He briefly talked there at the end about maybe what he should have done is, having taken the 50 minutes, put it on Film Critic, then take it off and then run again, and make sure Film Critic is clear when you run.
Sure,
to avoid that
but
exact
he
thing.
had to check 3 remotes.
There were 3 remotes,
so he
so
couldn't
that
check
does
all of them,
change
and he
it.
checked the Astro last.
He did.
And had he not ran the Astro, it would have been scored,
And then you're in a bad position.
and we'd have 2 Astro counters.
Yeah. Yes. I agree.
And the clone chip gone.
Yeah.
So
he's in a tough
I think he
position.
loses either way. So
And if he didn't take the breaking news, he was going to die. Because you could advance an Astro, and then you've got 2 clicks, and they've got 2 tags.
Of course.
So, yes.
Yeah.
So he had to take the breaking news. And
So all Alex could have done then was run one of the agendas, click Film Critic, run the other agenda.
And
But
you
you
have
had to know what the 2
which
agendas
they
were. Yeah.
That's right. And it could have been 3. In that
It could have
position as
been
NEH, maybe you throw down 3 agendas.
No, because if he ran all 3 and didn't use Film Critic...
Yes, but he would use Film Critic on the first one, right?
But...
Yes, okay.
Let's say he leaves the Astro and not the breaking news.
I think if you give up an Astro, if you lose the Astro for NEH to score, that's all right.
If he runs
I
all
don't know.
3...
I'm not sure. It wasn't 3
then,
gems anyway, but...
Then he wins next, then Alex would win next then, wouldn't he?
If he runs all 3, because he'd host one, take two, sure.
Yeah, and then he'd be like,
I
I'm
see,
one click short of
You're
taking
right,
this off.
that's
I
a
wish I
terrible
hadn't hosted
decision.
it on on Film Critic because I did have won this turn.
Yeah.
But I'll just click this next.
Maybe if one was the 15 minutes, then you think about it. Yeah, okay, all right, fair point.
I mean, he mid-seasoned and killed him, so that would have happened. But that's a bit overly risky. But putting down 2 was obviously a good idea.
I think that, I think Sam had the upper hand early in that game because he landed the early mid-seasons off sneaking down the exploder, and Alex lost the wild side, and he had no money, and he had to, because of the mid-seasons, and he had to clear the tags, and he had to do it over like 3 turns,
that really
and it took him
back.
ages. He never got another wild side, so he just kind of stalled out.
But even when you do, you're like, credit, install wild side, and then you want 0 credits, and you draw loads more cards, but you want 0 credits, and it just is such a wild side is a hit when you first install it. That's why it's so nice in your opening hand. I've got 5 credits, so I'm going to use a lot of this, get wild side and Chrome Type down, and then that's done then, and then you recover really quickly.
Yeah.
But once you've taken that hit, even when you draw the wild side, I've often not really had the tempo time to install it because it's set me back so far. So it's hard.
Yeah, and obviously Sam was able to use the window after the mid-seasons during which Alex was trying to recover to start scoring some Astros.
Yeah.
Why not?
His assets were getting less attacked at that time. And
that's it. So the clock did come out. Film Critic was definitely a possibility for Alex.
Yeah, but that could have saved him.
Yeah, but he never ran a central.
No.
Is that a coincidence? I feel like eventually would. He didn't get a Faust as far as I can tell. I think he had a Faust in hand.
He never really had time to start pressuring the centrals.
Yeah, tough. Yeah, okay, all right. Tough times. So, Sam would progress into the winner bracket.
Sam progresses.
And Alex would drop into the loser's bracket.
Indeed.
And in our next video,
the
next video, Joey, we're going to see you.
Yay! Me.
Because you also made the cut at Birmingham, and you were in the elimination as well. And we're going to see you play as NEH.
Yes.
Against Chris Dyer, who's playing Noise.
Yes.
Now, you've played a bit of Noise in your time. How do you feel about a Noise matchup for that NEH?
We talked about it a bit because me and Chris were sitting next to each other the first game. We both won our first game, and we both knew we were NEH Noise, almost a mirror match. Decks on both sides, very similar.
All right.
His Noise deck's a bit different, but anyway.
Yeah.
We were like, I don't know which one I'd rather do. I think I'd rather play NEH.
Did you have a choice?
No, you never have a choice, do you, after the first game?
Sorry, I meant the first round. You were the
No,
lowest seed.
I didn't have a choice in the first round.
Did Chris?
He
probably was a high
Chris
seed.
did have a choice in the first round. But we both NEH in our first game.
Okay.
So it was random.
Okay.
And yeah, it turns out I was NEHing again. I'm not sure. It's a really even matchup, I think. I normally fancy my chances as Noise against NEH. The thing is, against Chris, he's obviously a phenomenal Noise player.
He's very good.
And vice versa. Like, we know how to play against Noise, and that makes the matchup harder. If someone comes up to you and goes, oh, it's Noise, I know how to beat Noise.
Yeah.
And you have a slightly slow draw, they start scoring really fast, then it can be a real problem. So,
yeah, okay. All right.
So, the advice is, if you're playing against Noise, just go quicker than usual. Just go so fast, and you could totally stall the Noise out. Even because they don't normally have clone chip, or I think he was 3 clone chip, 1 clone chip, 3 clot in his deck, so that is good for your NEH matchup. So.
We shall see.
We shall see what happens.
Yes. Okay, so yeah, I'm looking forward to that. So I'd like to remind all of our viewers that they can find all the videos at the website nearrainandgrid.co.uk. They can find us on Twitter and on Facebook. And they can also find us on Patreon if they'd like to support the channel. Thank you, Joe, for helping me commentate.
Thank you very much.
Thank you, viewers, for watching, and we'll see you next time.